Okay. So this part's kind of like Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Sweet, except it's a Lego boulder that you're running from.
Yeah. So there's going to be these beams that come down and you jump out of the way for witch time.
Mm-hmm.
If you just keep hitting them all in a row, you'll get an achievement. Because if you do 10 witch times in a row without screwing up, you get an achievement. So
Nice.
here's the place to get that achievement. I forget the name of it.
Oh man, I remember in Final Fantasy X, there was this area called like the lightning fields, and to get one of the dude's mega weapons, you had to dodge lightning, which was incredibly hard to do, like 100 times
In a row or just
in a
total?
row without getting hit, like perfectly. And it was just the most insane way to get a mega weapon. I was like, that's never going to happen. And I played the shit out of that game.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm not going to even try. I'm not going to even pretend to try to get that.
So yeah, at the end of that, be ready to press A and jump. Otherwise, you'll get crushed. Now it's kind of a weird part.
Wait, that was kind of a weird part? That was one of the more normal parts of the entire game. You're running away from a boulder.
Weird as in different from the rest of the game.
Oh, okay.
Let me specify.
That was the most normal part of the game. The least Japanese.
So I don't know. We were talking about your thoughts and experiences about playing this.
Mm-hmm. And you still want to do like an official review for this, right?
Well, I mean, if we're going to do them, yes. But if we're just gonna not do them, then no. So
I don't know. I think it'd be an interesting project.
if we want to get into the space of reviewing,
Well, the whole purpose would be to get into Metacritic, which would mean a lot of links to our site, which would help us a lot for search engine optimization and get us a good amount of traffic, hopefully, from people interested in our... Yeah, what the fuck happened there?
I got crushed. Oh. I was like paper thin.
You got pancaked?
Yeah.
Nice. So basically we would have to commit to, I would say, at least 20 reviews before being seriously considered by Metacritic. So that's a lot.
Yeah.
And
I guess we might as well get started.
yeah, might as well.
So what's happening here is there's, I think, about 5 treasure chests scattered around this area, and like every other one you open unlocks a enemy also.
Good. That sucks.
So with the gold cat, I decided to just whip out the yellow lollipop.
Did you edit out the pause screen for that? Because I didn't even...
No, you were just rambling.
Oh. That tends to happen.
Yeah.
Well, what is that spear swing? What the fuck is floating around you?
The pieces of the key that you're like trying to get.
Oh.
And they won't like stop until you get all the pieces.
Got it.
Well, do you think watching me play taints your opinion of the game? Like the fact that you'd already seen 8 chapters of the game before you even loaded it up?
It probably does taint it, but if anything, it helped. Because I remember watching you the first time you played the game, like the very first area, you fell down into this pit and you didn't realize that you could break that treasure chest. And you were like trying to figure out how to get out of this room that you were stuck in. And the same thing probably would have happened to me.
Yeah.
Which would have made me like the game even less.
So knowing what to do
absolutely helps my opinion of the game. It absolutely does taint it, but it helps it. And actually, like, I have a better appreciation for the nonsense of the enemies and everything else when I can just sit back and passively watch it instead of worrying about dodging shit and timing my combos perfectly. Like, I have a much better appreciation for the level design and character design and the animation of all the enemies and all that when when I'm just watching it as opposed to when I'm playing it, and it's like,
oh my god,
all I think
Look
about,
out.
all I'm staring at is my health bar, the boss's health bar, and thinking about dodging. Like I'm tuning out everything that's not important in the game. But now I'm looking at everything else. So
there you go. There's the key.
And I've got the stone award on every level that I've finished so far. I assume that's the worst one.
Yeah. It's really hard not to get the stone award, so don't worry about that. Because using an item counts as a death, and dying counts as a death.
Oh,
So once you have like 3 deaths...
I've been dying a lot.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the checkpoint system's really good.
Yeah.
Or well laid out, at least.
So one more collectible, and then we'll go on to the next video.